Cool, cool, cool. Let's couple more minutes. All right, all right. Good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening for my fellow Asian traders. See what's happening with the lights. I see that one of my lights is off. Let's make that room or that wall a little more green. Let's see if we can fix that. Hoppa. There we go. Also making the light a little bit warmer. There we go. Cool. All right. It's almost New York Open, and I hope you guys are doing amazing. My Wi-Fi is a little annoying today, so hopefully it's all right. Cool. I'm back. Yeah, my VPN was on. That's the difference. Let me see the chat. All right, guys. Let me know where you guys calling from. Let me see in the chat. I see Matt. That's all right. All right. Welcome to another video. Oh yeah, it's gotta be another banger. Um, my main play today, guys, is really simple. It's gonna be Nasdaq, and why it's going to be Nasdaq is I think we have very interesting price action there. I think there's something going on there which we should not ignore. And that's to do with this daily bearish fair value gap and this 4-hour bullish fair value gap. My screen is there, so that's what I'm watching. We are open any second now. Let me see. Let me go to the lower time frame. Yeah, we are open right now. I'm looking for buys from this 4-hour bullish fair value gap. That's what I'm gonna trade today. And let's see how we open. It would be nice if we can see aggressive sells, aggressive buys at the open, and not just completely sell off. I think we can get some buys coming into the daily busy today. Make it a little bit bigger here. It's a little bit small. There we go. Cool. From Kenya. Gotcha. Okay, so for the indices, what I want to go over today is we have some very weird delivery yesterday. I was in a long and a short. I got smoked on both. I was in the wrong side of the market. For today, I think we're gonna see aggressive sells, aggressive buys from this fair value gap to the daily busy. So the trade for today, I'm thinking is probably gonna be something like this. Because I see failure swings and I'm expecting this to happen. So aggressive sells, aggressive buys, market structure shift, fair value gap, and then we just rocket upwards. From this, the yellow box here is a 4-hour market, 4-hour market, 4-hour busy. Maybe I'm gonna use the word market maker model a lot because I worked on a market maker video today the whole day. Like more liquidity concepts, market maker models, and basically every single day I'm looking for this depiction to happen on the charts in a key level like this. In that video, I'm going to share, it's probably going live or later today or tomorrow. In that exact video, I'm explaining why I look for that. And the core of that is a market maker model. But a market maker model is such a fancy IST term for a very simple concept. So in that video, that will be live in a few hours, I'll go over exactly what is behind this exact structure. So if I look at all my winning trades, give you a little insight in what profitable trading means. Profitable trading means find something that works for you, certain pattern in the chart, a certain asset you like to trade during a certain time of day, certain time frame. This is what all my winning trades, everything. And I'm explaining exactly how and why. Okay, cool. Nasdaq ES is the same. Also, 4 hour busy. We already traded into the daily SIBI on ES. It could be an SMT. Same on YM. In general, like I think Nasdaq has been in a higher probability place. Like look at the daily; it's still in that range from November and what is it? January. The higher time frame is kind of neutral, but I want to play inside the PD race while being neutral. And I think there's a clear draw on. Well, there's two draws on liquidities today. The long draw on liquidity is obviously going to be this daily bearish for value gap. If you just start trading lower, my eyes are going to Tuesday, February 7th low. That means yesterday's low. For now, let's see. Let's see what we do. Cool. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. I'm gonna take that on this one on the micros. And let me know in the chat. There's other pairs you want me to go over. I think there's an entry coming in pretty soon. So I want to keep my eye a little bit on Nasdaq. Okay, we can go away there for a minute. Very nice as well. This candle here on 5 minutes on YM. Look at this. Aggressive sells, aggressive buys. Very nice sweep here. So YM higher could also be on the charts. The 1 hour is ugly though. Ooh, yeah. And I think we also have news coming up. Yeah, there's FOMC meeting minutes in the afternoon. And FOMC meeting minutes, very important. That is not the same as FOMC. But there will be, of course, a report about that coming out. It's not a big news event, but you could see sometimes that we have a ranging AM session, and then the move happens at the PM session. So let's keep it in mind. I still think we can move away from this 4 hour bullish for value gap. Let's see if we get that. If not, so if you close very aggressive lower, my eyes are going to yesterday's low and also Thursday, February 5th low. These lows right here. So let's see. Let's see. Then on gold, this was my YouTube video. Let me go to the other chart. There we go. Gold is, I think, trading higher. I saw, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I saw this already before stream. I was like, honestly, I was like, I'm gonna so long from here. So I'm not very happy with this expansion here on gold. I would love to be in this. Yeah, we still had a consolidation in a ranging, but it looks like we have a sweep here and we trade higher. What I would wait for on gold is some form of retracement, some test of a discount array. And a test of discount array means, for example, coming back into the fair value gap and then move away. Now it looks solid. It looks nice. Same for the DAX, the German index. We finally moved away from this daily bullish fair value gap. We reacted from this 4 hour bullish fair value gap. See how clean here on Monday? The time is off, but it's pretty nice. Also, I would keep an eye on the German index. I don't trade it as much, but it is a nice asset to trade. Check on silver. Silver follows Bitcoin a lot. Wow, this is so sexy. Look at the tap here. Boom. Look at that, the reaction. Yeah. I think I missed the move here on gold and silver a bit. So I need to wait for the retracement. But this is nice. Like, I used to stress a lot about these expansion candles. Like, why am I not in? Blah, blah, blah. But at the other side, this shows us we're probably going higher. For example, here, silver, if we display so fast, why do we display so fast? I know the majority of you guys here watch my liquidity video, the one on the most recent video on YouTube. I explained the difference between low and high resistance liquidity. Low resistance liquidity is when there's highs that don't take out any other highs. Well, look at the low resistance liquidity here. all these highs. And you see how easy price goes through that? That is exactly low resistance liquidity in action. So if you want those clean moves, you need to target low resistance liquidity while your position is defended by high resistance liquidity. And that is liquidity where there is um, liquidity being taken out before the move. Ooh, that's an ugly opening range here on Nasdaq. So I'm leaving this alone for now. We could see the classic accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Hopefully, it's gonna be here. So accumulation, manipulation, and then we start distribution to the. That's the original buys for today. So let's see if we get that. So I'm waiting for now. Bitcoin is still in no man's land. Wow, yeah, for a long time already. Poor crypto portfolios. Ethereum, same. Cool. Okay, so for today, looking at Nasdaq, keep an eye on this. I hope this is not the start of the move because I don't like these lows. I don't like I don't like. Let's say this was the low. I don't like to put my stop loss below these lows. It's just a consolidation. What I hope to see is that we just do aggressive sells, aggressive buys. And have the accumulation, manipulate distribution, and then we have high resistance liquidity created, defending the position to the upside. Cool, guys. Questions in the chat. Also, don't forget to like the stream. What I like to do on Wednesdays, in the middle of the week, is just go through all the pairs on the higher time frame and see if there's something nice coming up. So, for example, if we look at we haven't discussed the dollar, sexy low, shared in the Discord today. Is the low taken? Oh, it isn't. It isn't. Why I say sexy low here is there's a flat body low here. Right here, the Asia or the PM low, this one. I think this could be targeted, but we moved away already from here. Continuation higher. Looks like it. I haven't traded the dollar pairs in a while. I just don't. I have a very hard read on those right now. Of course, I would say we're going lower for now. For example, GU has a nice target right here. What is it? 34.84. I'm not touching it. I'm waiting a little bit to have clean trending conditions. There's where I want to risk my money. Go to the more the exotics. See if there's. So I mainly trade Nasdaq guys and gold. A little bit of dollar pairs. See the Euro NCD. No, and I'm doing this. I'm waiting here for Nasdaq to do something cool. Yeah, and I like maybe who I am more currently on the indices because I like this low a lot. Like the aggressive sells, aggressive buys. This signature price right here, and then how we moved away. Here, this one, amazing, really nice. So that's why I might gonna take a trade on YM. Of course, the low hanging fruit target is already almost there. That is the London high. Right here, we're almost there already. So it sucks that I'm probably gonna miss that move. So nice. If we then zoom out a little bit more to see if we can maybe find a another area where we could trade towards. Of course, we can just do premium discount to see if we can find something. Swing high, swing low. We'll be already in premium of the range. There's nothing. There is a massive 4-hour bearish fair value gap sitting here. We can take the 50% of that and use as a target right here. That will be maybe the target then if we take a trade. Because I don't like this. Like I will not take this. If this is the structure on Nasdaq, I will skip this. So I need to if the buy is still higher, I want to find the cleaner structure. Same for an ES. There's no fair value gaps in this move. Also no inversion fair value gaps, which is weird. So I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. Let's say the move on YM. I want to target the 50% of the fair value gap, or 1 to 3. I want the 1 to 3. So if we take it now, or 1 to 3, my stop loss will be in a very awkward place. I don't like that. So I need to wait a little bit longer for that to happen. So I'm gonna wait. Yes, I see it. So I'm probably gonna look at the 5-minute time frame for this for a 5-minute fair value gap entry. And hopefully don't miss it. Something like this on YM on the 5-minute busy could be something interesting for me. Let's see what we do. If the 5-minute, I want to wait until this candle close at least, so the coming 4 minutes, to see if there's a potential fair value gap created. I see in the chat about YM, like why would you take this if we are inside a daily bearish fair value gap? It's an amazing point. That's why I'm waiting. That's why I'm not like blindly in. Like if we would be like in a bullish structure, bullish higher time frame, I would probably already be in aggressive entry. But like I want to wait. Like for example, I want to wait for this 5-minute bullish fair value gap to be created. Well, I don't know about you, but I don't see a fair value anymore. So that means the idea for now is just off. And I'm waiting. Of course, we're rebalancing now to here. So this could be the low. I'm waiting a bit. I'm waiting a bit. We're approaching 10 a.m. in 12 minutes, 11 minutes. But the opening range is not very clean. Like this is, it looks a bit like pre big news event. Before big news events, you have like very choppy price action. And choppy price action means there's no for value gaps, no displacement. I think this is a good depiction for that. So then you just wait. There's nothing to do now. No forcing trades, very important. Just wait. And then let's see closer to 10 a.m. The market will show its hands pretty quickly. Yeah, I see in the chat. That's true. We have a red folder later today. Like I said earlier in the stream as well, like FOMC meeting minutes is not a big one. But if you have a PM session red folder, you could see the AM session delivery less clean. That's fine. That doesn't mean we are not going to trade, but that means that we have expectations for a certain session for this session. Like, hey, it could mean that we're not going to trade because the market clearly shows right now that it's not ready to give an entry yet. It could change. It could change. But for now, based on this, I don't believe many of your entry models have this. If you look at your past 10 winning trades, I don't believe that this is how it looks like before, right? And if you know that most of your trades do not look like that, cool. You wait until it looks exactly like your past few winning trades. When I work together with students on a one-on-one basis, and most of them already trade for a long time and just want to get funding and payouts. They already know their technicals, some ICT, some supply and demand, some support and resistance, some indicators. It doesn't really matter. But the first thing I'm interested in for the basis of your trade plan can be two things. One is go back to your past 10 winning trades, and you will most likely see that they all look exactly the same. Well, there might be truth in that. So you might use as the start of your own entry model. You just use what you did in the past 10 winning trades. There's always a pattern, like some things that overlap. Or you just go back test like a madman and journal and you find it without your 10 winning trades. If you want to find your entry model quick, like very quick tip, here on this YouTube channel, there's a playlist called entry models. There's a lot of them. They all have the same core. All entry models have the same core, but there's nuances to them. And what you could do is binge watch that playlist, see which entry model resonates the most with your trading style now, and start building data on it. Like, hey, can I do this multiple times per week? Can I do this together with my working schedule? And then see if it clicks. Also, that's London higher on YM. It's still open, which is nice. So this would be a trade from let's say right now, if there was uh, no daily SIBI, we're in a daily bearish value gap. Do I have the playlist of the model? Like if you just go to DionTrades, like open an extra tab on your browser right now, or if you're on a mobile, just open your browser or your YouTube app. Go to my YouTube channel, go to playlists, and there's literally one my engine models. There's 14 videos there. 14 videos of absolute gems, step-by-step guides on all different engine models you can use. All work. I use them all. And I use them like plug and play um whenever the price shows me a certain hand. But you don't need fucking 14. Oh, and I shouldn't swear, but you don't need 14 engine models. You need one. One that works nice. And you will notice if you start binge watching those, they all look kind of the same. There's a small nuances to them. Some use the order blocks, the breakers. Some use more like the unicorns. Some use more of the mark structure shifts. But you all see like, hey, they all look kind of the same. That's powerful because there's truth in that. Something you can repeat. And whenever my students go on holiday or on a trip or they feel bad about the losing week and they feel like they need to take a break, do it. And the cool part is the market is exactly the same a week from now, a month from now. Like we will see the exact same setups happening every single week, every single day, but maybe on different levels. So maybe on a different price here, but the structure will be exactly the same. Cool. I see the indices are pushing up now. Again, if it now pushes up to the daily CB, I hate to say, but I'm not gonna take it. I'm just gonna miss the move to the daily CB because this is not my model. Mentorship details. Mentorship is closed right now. In the Discord, there is a link. Work with me. The waiting list. Once it's opening, will probably be in Q1. Then I'll just message the people on the waiting list like, "Yo, want it? Cool, let's go." Make sure you are on that list. In Discord, link to Discord in the description. But I have like I do this all by myself. Like I don't have a big team of coaches and stuff. I don't do that. So it's just me, and I have 24 hours in my day, and so I cannot say like, hey, 20 people, let's go at one time 1-on-1. That's a little too much. So it's a small group because getting results just takes a lot of time from my side as well. Reviewing trades, chatting, all the stuff. Cool. Also, we're close to 10 a.m. Gonna start the infamous 10 a.m. game. What that means is there will be a new 4-hour candle opening. Go to the 4-hour. And based on the previous 4-hour candle, we can predict the next 4-hour candle. Yesterday, there was a bearish 10 a.m. game on NASDAQ. And it didn't follow through. So I took the loss on that. Today, it looks sexy. Yo, Lazarus. I'm good. How are you? So for today, like this, look at this, guys. There is a 4-hour bullish fair value gap sitting here. We traded into it and rejected big time, like very aggressively. That says to me that the next 4-hour candle is going to be a bullish one. I'm expecting bullish price action from here. So that means the next 4-hour candle, I want to see us opening at 10, going lower a bit, and then start distributing higher. Well, we have some room for to trade because we have a big area here to rebalance. So I'm gonna look for longs. And then if we zoom in that 10 a.m. game, we are almost at 10. So we're 4-hour candle is opening. Where could we trade from? Where we have a value gap here, here. I think somewhere in this area is where we could see a low of the 4-hour candle form. I'm gonna be cautious, of course, because these lows are super ugly, making the trades lower probability. But hey, there's a clear 10 a.m. game. I want to see us at 10 trading lower. So you see now you will see the new 4-hour candle being printed. So you see here the indicator. This indicator has a name. It's called higher time frame power of 3. Go to indicators, type in higher time frame power of 3 from 2 degrees. That's the one. And then click on it. Make sure you change to 4 hours. And you see this 4-hour candle next to you. Cool. So the trades, yeah, like I think it's pretty obvious, right? Probably gonna take longs from here. Same for YM. So now it's just waiting for a move lower as a starting point of the trade. Am I not afraid of the bearish value gap? That is what makes this trade more tricky. Well, like the indices sold off so much. Like, I think we can also. I think low of the year is already done and dusted. We're gonna see it soon. So no, I'm pretty bullish right now on the indices. And also, I just see a liquidity sweep, aggressive sells, aggressive buys. So no, my buys for today is longs definitely. Oh, Miami hit the London low. The one we marked out here. Sneaky bastard. But not my model. Not my model here. Unfortunate. Buys is good, but no entry. And we are now closing into the daily Sibi. Oh, that sucks. That's like I would love to be in this move. But yeah. It's like I mentioned earlier, like this is not the model I trade. Like if this happens, I'm out. Not the aggressive buys. And it doesn't mean we're not gonna trade, but it means like the catching the low here. I don't do it. It's not. I don't like it. I'm waiting. Okay, so zooming in, if you're on the Discord, you see me sharing this before stream. Said, yo guys, we might have a 4-hour busy. We might have a daily Sibi. And look at how clean we moved into this. And you might be like, oh yeah, but you're not in, you didn't make any money. Of course. Of course. Like you but that's not the like your goal is to create trade ideas and create daily biases based on the information that's provided. That doesn't guarantee you get an entry. That doesn't guarantee you're gonna win. But you're just training yourself like, hey, I see this, I see that. That means we're probably going this direction. If you have that, then you can take trades around that on a lower time frame. And this is what I've been doing for many years now. So this is a nice example that the bias was amazing, but the lower time frame entry was just not there yet. Maybe later. We're still not there. But if you're going to backtest, you will see these scenarios happen that your bias was mwah, like perfect. But the lower time frame delivery is not the model. And yeah, then you just wait. So we now trade into the Sibi. See what we do. NASDAQ, come back, please. What is this? It just moves. Here we now have an overlapping 5 and 15. Where's like a same on YM, same on ES. There's the trade idea from yesterday. Took loss on there. Oh, our patience is gonna be rewarded so handsomely. So handsomely. Just wait. Just wait. What I would love to see is price now trading lower and do this. In 3 minutes from now, we get a new 15-minute candle. I think the entry, both the entry but also the invalidation point of this entry will be made inside the coming 15 minutes, in the next 15-minute candle. And what I mean by that is that we are going to see price trading into the area of interest for us to trade higher, the entry, or we are going to move away from this daily bearish for value gap and inverse this one and just trade lower. So I'm going to use this 15-minute bullish for value gap as the point of interest for or longs or shorts. My main idea is longs. Cool. If there's any questions about the current price action on Nasdaq or other pairs, let me know in the chat. I'm gonna get some fruit. All right. Oh Nasdaq. Oh Nasdaq. What is my opinion on the dollar? Um, that's an that's a great question because the dollar is not my favorite recently because we are in between a daily bearish fair value gap and daily bullish fair value gap. We currently have like no low on this daily candle, no wick. So I'm neutral on the dollar already for like 2 weeks. I wish I could have like a very cool, strong analysis on this with a clear bias, but I don't have it. I don't have it. I'm neutral. We might see an entry on YM coming up in 10 minutes. Is silver in trapped order flow? Let's see. Let's see. What I want to see in trapped order flow is that we are in between a bullish and bearish arrays. Look at the monthly. Well, monthly, we're doing a very clean internal to external right now on silver. So we're moving away bullish from a fair value gap. Here we're moving away from a weekly value gap. So also bullish on silver. There's an overlapping weekly and monthly. Bullish value gap. Then on the daily, we are consolidating a bit. We have a daily bearish value gap sitting here, which is just a natural target. So if you want to long silver, I think we're going here as low hanging fruit. Yeah. Wow, this is like a clear market maker model, guys. I should have included this one in my video. Wow, yeah. We're probably heading towards 79.38 here. So the Friday high here. So no, I wouldn't say KM that silver is in trapped order flow. No, I think it's pretty clean that we want to go higher on silver because it has to do with this candle, the February 6th candle. We rejected from a weekly and monthly bullish fair value gap. My opinion on gold is similar as silver. It's higher, higher for now. Well, of course, it's very easy to now say it's higher because it's just moved up like crazy. But like to give you a more detailed analysis, if you see like a displacement like this, like a big green candle, my eyes are going to this. and then wait. Probably it's gonna be a tomorrow trade. Price comes back here and then goes back to old highs. There's an old high right here, which I would target then. And there's also some failure swings sitting up here. So you, would, for example, could say is these two liquidity pools higher. I think this is a very valid trade idea for the rest of the week. Like this. But it depends how this 4 hour candle closes. If this 4 hour candle doesn't even create this fair value gap, of course, a way different analysis. That's why I said for today, I think gold is not is done a bit. I would just wait for tomorrow to take this entry. Oh, I was muted. I was muted. Okay, it needs to happen once per stream. Um, not sure when I got muted, but what I said was that the entry on Nasdaq is unfortunately not what it's supposed to be. That of course the drawn liquidity was very clear from the 4-hour bullish for value gap. Zoom out a bit. This one towards the daily bearish for value gap, super obvious. But like that is obvious. The lower time frame is just horrible. This is not what I use as a price action where my stop loss is gonna be below. Ideally, I want to have a liquidity sweep and then go like a clearer V shape. This is just not nice. Making me want to wait. I should be more um, curious here with the inversion for value gap. There was already hints, but again, like we just rocked upwards. So it's just a missed trade. That is fine. You will have those in your trading. What I will do now is my time is valuable, your time is valuable. We don't waste any time here. I'm gonna work on finalizing the market maker model video that's gonna be live very soon. Like I'm putting in the finishing touches right now. And on this screen on the side, I will have Nasdaq open. What I will wait for is a retracement. I still think we can just trade higher. Retracement across the indices. See if I can catch an entry. And then, well, good news. Tomorrow, also on YouTube. Not on this channel, but on the Trading Academy channel. Spoke to the guys from the Trading Academy. And last week was a good stream. People liked it. So there will probably be part 2 tomorrow. I will share more details there inside the Discord. If you're not inside the Discord, guys, come on. I don't know what to tell you. There's so much free education there, nuggets to become profitable, funded, payouts, the whole 9 yards. So make sure if you're not in the Discord, link in the description. And of course, you guys know the drill. Like, subscribe, the whole 9 yards. If you did not done yet, would help the channel out a lot. I do these streams every Wednesday, and also nice that we're doing one extra stream now on Thursday on a different channel. And yeah, that is everything I had to share with you guys for today. So wait for the retracement. And if you like today, guys, learn something today. Drop a big fat W in the chat. And then I hope you have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. And keep in mind, we have FOMC meeting minutes coming up. So if the move is weird, there could be a bigger move coming around, I think it's 2 p.m., 2 or 2:30 p.m. So keep an eye on that. And cool. See you guys later. Bye bye.